First and foremost, I would like to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Rakar Kordash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of GMS, who I learned this truth from. I'd like to give a salutation to all the Akim out there that's preaching this word in righteousness and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Also a shalom to the Israelite foreigners out there, the speckled bird, who's going to come looking like other nations. This is not a black thing. This is not a white thing. This is by the seed line of your fathers that go back to the Israelites, all right? So with that being said, let's get into the lesson, man. Okay? Things are going as Esau expected, man. All right? Salaki, they are reacting as Esau expected, all right? So y'all been seeing the latest news far as the EBT and snaps, okay, getting cut off, all right? People are threatening to go into Walmart, go into these grocery stores with their carts and run out. Well, that's prophecy, man. We're here. Section 8 getting cut off. The farmers can't get a bailout. So everything is happening now here in Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America, man. And as the day go by, it's going to continue to increase. The increase going to get more and more. It's like birth pains. The birth pains getting stronger and stronger, man. All right? So we're here now, man. Let's take it to the scripture. This is Matthew chapter 13. Verses 16 and 17. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them. That's right, man. Because we're in that time, man. We understand, man, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah gave us the eyesight of the see, man. Okay? We seeing with a clear vision, as clear as a Zenith TV, man. We see everything that's going on. We understand everything that's going on. While everybody else is panicking, okay, in this eye of the storm that's coming, we are calm, man. All right? Because we understand. All right? We understand prophecy. Let's go to Revelation. This is Revelation chapter 3. We're going to start at verse 18. Because all chaos is getting ready to break out here in Babylon the Great, man. Revelation chapter 3, verse 18 to 22. I counsel thee to buy of me gold as tried in the fire, that thou mayest be as rich, and white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame and thy nakedness do not appear, and anoint thy eyes with eye salve, that thou may see it. That's right, man. We see it. We see everything unfolding according to prophecy, man. Okay? We see it. So, hey, man, we ain't panicking. All right? We're not going to be deceived, man. Lord willing, we'll do it to the end. Verse 19. As many as I love, I rebuke and chasten. Be zealous, therefore, and repent. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice, open the door, and I will come into him and will sup with him, and he with me. Yeah, the Holy Spirit will come upon you, and you will see these things. What do in the book of Amos say? The Lord revealed his secrets unto the prophets, right? He's supping with us, man. We got to understand it, the correct, the 100% understanding. To him that overcometh will I grant to sit with me in my throne. That's right, man. For those of us who want to do it to the end, the elect, the hopeful elect. Let's read that again from the top. To him that overcometh will I grant to sit with me in my throne, even as I also overcame and sat down with my Father in his throne. He that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit said unto the churches. That's right, man. And this thing is all spiritual, man. Because many of you Israelites, okay, and you other heathens, Esau, you ready to go pick up a gun. Hey, man, your gun is going to get you killed out here, man. This is all spiritual. You got to trust in the Lord, man, with 100% certainty. Salakia. Make sure Esau ain't playing no games. Know how he get down. All right, we in there. Know how he get down. He'll cut the feed, but it don't even matter, man, at this point, okay? But nevertheless, man, Yahweh Shah has opened our eyes, man, with the Holy Spirit, man, okay? That's why we're prophesying. We're blowing the trumpet. We're giving warning, man, all right? Let's go to Isaiah. This is Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So how are you going to be stable during these times, man? The wisdom or knowledge of these scriptures, man. This is the only thing going to keep your mind stable. This has to be your foundation, man. And you're going to see those who do not have this as a foundation, they're going to lose their mind. They're going to off themselves. They ain't going to be able to handle it because you're getting ready to lose everything. But as the scriptures say, man, in order to save your life, hey, man, you got to give up everything, man. Okay? All right? Let's continue on, nevertheless, man. Let's go to Proverbs, man. This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. The Lord have made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. All right? So, at the end of the day, man, this is going as Yahweh Shah has prophesied. He just using Esau, okay, on the left-hand side, man. All right? Esau is the sword of the Lord on the left-hand side, man. All right? Let's read that again. Because people think the Lord don't do evil. Well, you getting ready to see. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. The Lord have made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. This is Esau's purpose, man. Okay, for the day of evil. He's going to grant Esau to go ahead, okay, and slay the 2/3. Then the Lord going to turn around and judge him, man. All right? So, in all actuality, things is going as Yahweh Shah expected. He just using Esau on the left-hand side, man. All right? Let's continue on. This is Amos. Let's drive their point even a little bit more clear. Okay? Because people think when something bad happened to you, it's the devil that did it. You sadly mistaken. It ain't the devil. It's the Lord. This is Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city and the Lord have not done it? So all of this evil that's getting ready to take place is courtesy of Yahweh Shah. He just using Esau, man. Okay, on the left-hand side. Esau is nothing more than a puppet on the left-hand side. We're puppets on the right-hand side because there's no such thing as free will, man. This is all the will of Yahweh Shah, man. All right? This is why people are scared. They ain't got no answers. But hey, ain't no excuses, man, because everybody know about the Hebrew Israelites. So you condemn. All right? Let's continue on. Let's go to Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 29. All right? Verse 15 and 16. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide the counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us? Who knoweth us? Huh? That's your so-called Illuminati, man. The elites of this world, the Rothschild, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Gettys, the people that you don't see on Forbes magazine. All right? Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is using them to orchestrate, okay, all of this chaos in society. All right? But we understand that, we see that. All right? So we don't fear the Rothschilds or the Rockefellers. We fear Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Verse 16. Surely turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. You're going to pay for that, Esau. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me a pot? Or shall the things framed say of him that framed it, he have no understanding? That's letting you know that the Lord is controlling it, man. Okay? The Lord controls everybody, man. All right? Everybody. Contrary to popular belief. Let's continue on, man. Let's go to Micah. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 1 to 3. But before I read it, you got to understand, man, these secret counsel of the wicked, you got things like King Alfred plan, Rex 84, okay? Project 2025. Yeah. So Esau have planned this for a long time. And through different movies, okay, that you see at his cinema, he showed you this, man. There's a slew of movies that you can watch, man, and coincide with prophecy, man. Okay? That's the secret counsel of the wicked, man. All right? This is Micah. Who on Hollywood? You already know. The small hats. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 1 to 3. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. Yeah, okay? They're in the power seat right now. Not because of their own doing, because Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai put them in the power seat. All right? And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Look no further than the Israelites, us Negroes, Hispanics, Native American Indians, Seminole Indians, man, as well as you Smecker Bird, man. Okay? That's how Esau came into power, man, through oppression. Okay? Hey, Esau find out that you got some resources on your land, he come to get that. That's what he do, man. He don't sleep until he do evil, man. But we understand that. We understand it. So that's why we're doing these videos. These elites, they're watching us and they're puzzled. Okay? How do they know this? Hey, man, you're looking at the prophets, man. Okay? Starting with the elders and apostles of GMS, man. Down on the man like myself who teach the likewise doctrine. All right? Verse 3. Therefore, thus said the Lord, behold, against the family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall you go haughtily, for this time is evil. So after the Lord allowed Esau, okay, to take care of the 2/3 and the other heathens, guess what? The Lord's going to judge him. Everything is done perfectly, man. This is the Lord's movie. This thing called life, man. Yahweh and Yahweh Shai is director and co-director, man. Okay? And the two main characters is Jacob and Esau. All right? And your supporting actors, you other nations, man. Let's continue on. Let's go to Psalms. This is Psalms chapter 64. We're going to start at verse 2. What did Shakespeare say? The whole world's a stage, right? It truly is. This is Psalms chapter 64, verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. Who is that talking about? Who the world called the so-called Illuminati. From the insurrections of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongues like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Well, who's that talking about? The elect Israelites, the elect of us though. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. Okay? Them cutting off the food stamps in Section 8 is a snare that they've been laid privately a long time ago. This is already talked about, man, decades ago. Okay? That during this time, this would happen. All right? So we understand that. We're watching it play out. Let's continue. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect, suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. Why? Because the Lord got us, man. They encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commune of themselves privately. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. That's one thing about Esau, man. Esau studied, okay? Esau got his archaeologists, anthropologists. So Esau know the Bible's real, okay? And he know who are the Israelites. He know. He know who are the so-called black Americans from the tribe of Yahweh, from the tribe of Judah, along with our brethren, Hispanics and Native American Indians and Seminole Indians, as well as the speckled bird. Esau know this, man. Okay, he do a diligent search. Why you think ICE is only targeting the tribes? You got all these other people in America, right? Illegally, may I add. You got Russians, you got Ukrainians, you got Chinese, Japanese, Arabs. Do you see them on the TV getting roughed up? No, because Esau know who we are. Hey, a diligent search. He want his birthright back. But Yahweh shall shoot at them with the arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Yeah, because Esau got whistleblowers, okay, that's spilling the beans on them. So, hey, man, Yahweh shall, man, get ready to take this man down, man. Okay? But hey, it's like he pulling an onion, layer by layer, and we're seeing it. All right. So we ain't giving Esau no credit. All credit go to Yahweh Shah. Let's stay in Psalms. This is Psalm 73, verse 5 and 12. They are not in trouble as other men. Huh? The Edomites. Starting with the elites. Okay? On down to you regular Joe six-pack Edomites, all right? Well, that's changing for these regular Edomites out here. Now they're going through it. Now they feeling it. Neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore, pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covered them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. This is the mind of Esau, man. These scriptures I'm reading to you, man, is the mind of the wicked. To understand how the wicked think. To understand his movements, his behavior. All right? They speak lofty. Let's read verse 8 from the top again. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walk through the earth. Therefore his people returneth here. Waters of a full cup are rained out to them. And they say, how doeth God know? Yahweh know. So the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the elites, they're saying, the Lord don't see us. How do we know? Okay, that's their pride. All right? A characteristic of them. And is their knowledge in the Most High, because they are ungodly, who prosper in the world. They increase their riches. Let's read that again. Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches, but their riches is no good in the day of judgment. Verily, I have cleansed my heart in vain and washed my hands in innocence. And I'm going to stop right there, man. I'm going to stop right there. So, hey, man, this is who ruling, man. Okay, they're not in trouble like other men, the elites. We seen the Epstein files. Well, so-called the story. We haven't seen the files because they haven't opened the files. Why? Because they are not in trouble as other men. That's a prime example. Okay? All right? Salakia. Shalom to everybody that's tuning in, man. Shalom. Shalom, shalom. The sun got a glare on the screen, so I really can't see that good, but shalom, shalom. Let's get back to it, though. So we understand who we dealing with, man. We understand who we dealing with. The Lord allow us to understand the minds of these elites, man, through prophecy, man. The Lord opened our eyes with that eye saw that I read in Revelation, the 3rd chapter, man. All right? Let's continue on. Let's go to Proverbs. This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 16. For they sleep not except they have done mischief. Who is that? Esau. And their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall, man. Once again, Esau around the clock thinking of evil, thinking of more ways to destroy you Israelites, man. And even his own people at this point, okay? All right? This guy said, can't think of his name, man. But he said this in 1978. David something. Y'all can pull it up. But he said, David Spangler. That's his name. David Spangler said in 1978, nobody will enter into the New World Order unless they give their allegiance to Satan. So this is what we're seeing taking place. The stage is being set. All right? This is what we're seeing. David Spangler. Look it up. You may think I'm lying. Let's continue on. Let's stay in Proverbs. This is Proverbs chapter 6, verse 12 to 15. A naughty person, a wicked man, walketh forward mouth. He winketh his eyes. He speaketh with his feet. He teacheth with his fingers. Hey, don't you know these devils doing all these hand signs, man? The pitchfork, okay, the one eye, okay? You see it all the time, all right? They're letting you know to those else, they're insiders as well. That's how these devils get down, man, all right? We got the eye saw of deceit, forwardness in their heart. He devises mischief continually. He soweth discord. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly he shall be broken without remedy. So the Lord got this devil, man, once again. All right, Esau is needed, all right, for the day of wicked. So that's why the Lord is dealing with him. That's why he's using him, man. That's why, all right? Man, we need a cold front to come to. It's still bugs out here, man. But nevertheless, man, let's keep going. Let's go to Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 57, verse 20. But the wicked are like the troubled sea, when it cannot rest, whose waters cast up mire and dirt. So you should think of the elites when you hear that. But guess what the Lord said? There is no peace, said my God Yahweh to the wicked. So, hey, man, everything they doing, man, all right? Everything they're doing is in vain, man, all right? Because, hey, they're not going to complete their new world order, man, okay? All right? Let's continue on. Nevertheless, let's go to 1 Peter. So this is why we've been blowing the trumpet to you Israelites to tell you, all right, before all of this happened. So now we're saying, we told you so. This is the biggest I told you so in history. We told you this was going to happen. Because you got to understand something. Esau, right? Esau understand history. When you understand history and you go back in history, okay, anytime the ruling class, okay, was getting ready to put hell on the society or the population, right, okay, to get them back in order to do what they want them to do, they just take the food supply, the food and water, okay? People are shocked because they don't understand history or prophecy. This is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, Esau Edom, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. That's Esau Edom. Okay? So we're watching. You Israelites that's crying and saying all type of crazy shit on social media, hey, really, you self-incriminating yourself. You're telling the authorities that you're going to go to Walmart and Sam's Club and Target, fill up a cart full of food, and run out. How stupid can you be? Well, hey, you ain't got that eyesight. You don't understand. You ain't trusting in the Lord. All right? This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. So, hey, they waiting on you. You don't think they've been watching the videos, man? Or these grocery chains, man? You don't think they're watching social media, man? Seeing what y'all saying? This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Because what Esau wants is a civil war, man. He's trying to provoke the people, and particularly you Israelites, starting with Judah all the way down to Issachar. He's trying to provoke, okay? All right? But little do Esau know, his own people gonna pick up their sword and go against him, man. See, one thing about us Israelites, man, we used to catching hell, man, okay? All right? Used to catching hell. But these Edomites, man, Esau ain't built like that. Esau can't suffer, man. Esau go through any type of rough time. Esau grab a sword and just take everybody out. Okay? All right? That's what these Edomites do, man. Okay? They don't know how to suffer. All right? I don't know if y'all remember when the stock market crashed in the 80s, right? You had Edomites jumping out of buildings in New York City, man. Okay? All right, they made a movie about that featuring Don Cheadle. Check it out. Okay? When the stock market so-called crashed in the 80s, I think it was like 86, somewhere into the 87 maybe. But check that movie out, man. Okay? Let's continue on, man. But you Israelites, you playing right into Esau's hands, man. But hey, that's your lot. We understand. This is only for the elect, man. Okay. Let's go to Psalms, man. Because you Jakes, man, you don't understand. You got enemies, man. Okay. Once again, when they go to the UN meetings, who you think they're talking about in these UN meetings? Who you think they're talking about? You Negroes, you Hispanics, you Native American Indians, they know who you are. All right? That's who they're talking about in these UN meetings. Okay? Let's go to Psalms, the 83rd chapter. Keep not silent, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. Be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies, because it's more than Esau, the other heathen nations as well, make a tumult. And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, consulted against thy hidden ones. At the UN, we don't have no representative for the Israelites. Okay? Who are the hidden ones? You Israelites. They have said, listen, they have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. So these heathens are in agreement, man. Okay? The elites of Esau, the elites of Moab, the so-called Chinese Ammon, the Japanese Ham, the Hamites, so-called Africans. Right. So-called Negroes, we're not Africans. We're Israelites. Okay? There's a difference. All right? All of these nations, man, Ishmael, so-called Arabs, all these nations, man, they are together in one consent to do away with the Israelites. The Tabernacles of Edom, number one on the list. And the Ishmaelites, Moab, the Hagarenes, Africans, Gabal, Ammon, and Amalek, the chief house of Edom. Ammon, the Japanese, the Philistines, Africans, and the inhabitants of Tari. Ashur also is joined with them. They are hoping the children of Lot. So, hey, man, oh man, it's like been a wreck. People off the hook out here, man. Hey, man, ain't nothing but the spirit of purge and vengeance is in the air here in Babylon the Great, man. Okay? Watch where you going out here, man. All right, watch everything. So Esau and these heathen nations, man, they want to do away with us, man. Okay? Let's go to Judah. This is inside the mind of Esau, man. Inside the mind of Esau. This, hey, the scriptures break down Esau's thoughts, man, these heathen thoughts. Okay? Prophecy. So this is Judah, chapter 5. I'm going to start at verse 17. Judah, chapter 5, verse 17, in the Apocrypha. Judah, chapter 5, verse 17 to 21. Listen, the thoughts of these Edomites, man, listen, and these other heathens, listen. And while they sinned not before their God, who? The Israelites. They prospered because the God, Yahweh, that hated iniquity, was with them. But when they departed the way which he appointed them, when we broke the statute, laws, and commandments, they were destroyed in many battles, very sore, and were led captive into a land that was not theirs. How did so-called Negroes get over here to the Americas and the Caribbean islands? Through slavery, okay? And the temple of their God, Yahweh, was cast to the ground, and their cities were taken by their enemies. Hey, we ain't in our homeland, Amalek is. But now are they returned to their God and are come up the places where they were scattered. The Israelites been scattered to the four corners of the earth. This is why we say this is not a black or white thing. This is a seed line thing, a spiritual thing, okay? Skin color is a misnomer, man, all right? So, and are come up from the places where they were scattered, prophecy, and they have possessed Jerusalem, where their sanctuary is, and are seated in the hill country, for it was desolate. Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error against this people, what people? You Negroes, Hispanics, Native American Indians, Seminole Indians, Seminole Bird, you Israelites. And they sin against their God. Let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them. But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them and throw Salaki, and lest their Lord defend them, and their God Yahweh be for them, and we become a reproach before all the world. Right now, Esau is talking about a so-called alien probe, which is Yahweh Shai and the angels. I think he called it 3L, something 3LT, something like that Esau's called it. So-called UAP, okay, which are the chariots of Israel. It's Yahweh Shai and the angels. They're getting ready to come back to earth, okay? They're right by the sun, and Esau is scared. Okay, Esau see the image, okay, of a so-called Negro man, okay, coming, many of them. They're scared, okay? Yeah, the so-called the so-called people that society label as nothing, they're called niggas. Yeah, we are the people of the Lord, man, as well along as with the Hispanics and Native American Indians, Seminole Indians, man. We are the people of the Lord, man. Contrary to popular belief. We are those people. All right? Let's continue on. Nevertheless, let's go to Luke. So, Esau is laying all these traps and snares, man, because he wants the elect. He already 2/3. Okay, the 2/3 are doing exactly as he expected, man. Okay, but he wants the elect. Okay, let's go to Luke. This is Luke chapter 32, verse 31. And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan had desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. Okay, all right, yeah, man. So he want to remove us from the righteous path and want us to stumble, okay? But hey, the elect cannot be deceived, man. It ain't going to happen if we are of those men. Lord willing, we are, okay? Let's go to Psalms, man. This is Psalms chapter 17. We'll start at verse 8. Esau is the wicked man, okay? He's the man that been given a great sword to take peace from the earth, AKA the so-called white man. Yeah. And I'm only saying that so you can understand, because once again, there's no such thing as white and black people. It's all about your nationality. Only speaking those terms so you can understand. So this is Psalms chapter 17, verse 8. Keep me as the apple, keep me as the apple of thy eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing, from the wicked that oppresses me, from my deadly enemies who compasseth me about. Hey, in these cities now, you're seeing that taking place, man. Okay? These stormtroopers ain't messing around, man. And wait till these foreign troops get involved, man. Okay? This is only the beginning of sorrows, man. All right? They are enclosed in their own fat. With their mouth they speak proudly. Esau, Edom. They have now compassed us in our steps. They have set their eyes bound down to the earth, like as a lion that is greedy of his prey, and as if were a young lion lurking in the secret places. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Huh? The wicked, which is thy sword. Haven't I been saying that? So Esau is the Lord's sword on the left-hand side. From men which are, Salaki, from men which are thy hand, O Lord, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life, okay, the elites, whose bellies thou fillest with thy hid treasure, they are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes, right? Okay, when these Edomites pass away, man, they have something called a will. They leave their substance unto their children, and the scripture says unto their babes. Salakia. Okay, we still in there. We still in there. Making sure we still on. Let's continue on. All right. Let's stay in our song. This is Psalms 140. And we're going to go to start at verse 1. Psalms 140, verse 1. Deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man. Who is that? Esau, Edom. Preserve me from the violent men, which imagine mischief in their heart. Continually are they gathered together for war. Huh? What are these ICE agents doing in these cities? They ready for war against you Israelites. They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. Adders, poison is under their lips. Salah. Keep me, O Lord, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man. Esau, Edom, who have proposed to overthrow my going. The proud have hid a snare for me, and cords. They have spread a net by the wayside. They have set gains for me. Salah. Okay? So, hey, man, these devils, man, want to overthrow us, man. Because once again, Esau want his birthright back. This is why all of this is taking place, okay, in the mind of Esau. Esau figured, okay, if I could do away with the Israelites, I can get the birthright back, okay? Jacob and Esau, okay? This is the mind of Esau. He wants his birthright back, okay? If I could do away with the Israelites, I can get it, my birthright and blessing back. But it ain't prophecy, Esau, okay? Esau's a simple ass man, carnal man, okay? He ain't spiritual. We're gonna depend on the Lord, man, okay? Let's go to Ecclesiastes. Cause hey, Esau gonna grab us up, man. Hey, that's part of our lot. The scriptures say so. But the Lord said what? When they grab you up, I should give you a mouth that they shall not gainsay against, man. So we're going to depend on the Lord, man. All right? This is the price to pay. Some of us going to die. Okay? Be killed for a testimony of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Hey, as the apostles say all the time, know what you're involved in, man. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 13. Keep thee far from the man that have power to kill. Who is that? Esau, Edom. So shall thou not doubt the fear of death, and if thou come unto him, make no fault, lest he take away thy life presently. This is why these Israelites, right? We're seeing it come out day after day. These ICE agents run up on these Israelites. These Israelites start trying to fight, cuss them out. They don't know how to deal with Esau spiritually. But if the Lord is with you, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Okay? Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, and thou walkest upon the battlement of the city. This whole place, man, is a snare here in Babylon the Great, man. All right? So, hey, the only way that you can maneuver yourself through Babylon, a place of snares in these cities, all right, is through the scriptures, man. That's your wisdom and knowledge. That's going to be your foundation to be able to maneuver, all right, through the Spirit. Let's continue on. Let's go to Revelation. Esau been given that sword, that red horse, spoken of in Revelation. That's Esau Edom. That's him, all right? This is Revelation chapter 6, verse 14. Salakia. Verse 4. Revelations chapter 6, verse 4. Salakia. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace away from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. Yeah, that's Esau Edom, man. Esau Edom is given that sword, man. Hey, man, you can't mess with Esau Edom in his weaponry, okay? His warfare, okay? You can't. Because this blessing, our blessing is being spiritual. Understanding these scriptures, man. All right? Let's continue on. Let's go to Romans. So, if you are pleasing the Lord, you ain't got to worry about no food. You ain't got to worry about no place to stay. You ain't got to worry about being able to sustain yourself. The Lord's going to do it, okay? We ain't going to be like the people on TikTok and YouTube bugging out. We ain't going to be like them, man, okay? We trust in the Lord. Let's go to Romans. This is Romans chapter 13, verses 1 to 4. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of Yahweh, the powers that be ordained of Yahweh. So why is Esau in power? He was ordained from Yahweh Shah. Whosoever therefore resists the power, resist the ordinance of Yahweh, and they that resist receive themselves to damnation. So when Esau roll up on you, these ice agents, don't resist them. Okay? Trust in the Lord. Allow the Lord to get you out of that situation. Verse 3, for rulers are not a terror to good works. Huh? Did you hear that? For rulers are not a terror to good works, but to the evil, the 2/3. Wilt thou then be not afraid of the power? Do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same. Hey, the Lord said if you please him, he will make your enemy be at peace with you. All right? Verse 4. For he is the minister of Yahweh to thee for good, but if thou do that which is evil, be afraid. He bears not the sword in vain. He is the minister of Yahweh, a revenger, execute wrath upon him that doeth evil. That's right. He's the sword of the Lord on the left-hand side, man. That's Esau Edom, man. Okay. That's him. Let's go to Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel chapter 21. Let me say this, man. It's been a running saying that Walmart and these big stores, super centers, gonna be turned into like concentration camps. Is it true? We shall see. They got plenty of room in there, don't they? But Esau got these FEMA camps all over, man. All over. Okay? Because when Esau declared martial law, man, okay, he got these FEMA camps broken up in different districts, man. Okay? All right? So, hey, man, Esau has planned this for a long time, man, because the Lord allowed him to. All right? So this is Ezekiel chapter 21, Verse 8. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, said the Lord, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth and contempt the rod of my son as every tree? Hey, that sword is Esau Edom, man. Okay, the Lord gave Esau Edom that sword. This is what we're warning you Israelites. But you starting to see it. And
Please tell me more. Are you asking about the saying the Lord gave me some eating? Or are you looking for a prayer before a meal?
The sword is sharpened and it is furbished to give it into the hands of the slayer, Esau Edom. Cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people. It shall be upon all the princes of Israel. Terror by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon thy thigh, because it is a trial. And what if the sword contemneth even the rod? It shall be no more, said the Lord Yahweh. Thou therefore, son of man, prophesy and smite thy hand together. Let the sword double the third time. The sword of the slain is the sword of the great men that are slain, which are entered into their private chambers. Hey, this great sword, as we see it in these cities. Hey, coming to a city near you, ICE. Okay? No city, okay, all cities shall be unturned, man, with these stormtroopers, man. All right? Let's continue on. All right? Let's go to Isaiah. The enemy coming in like a flood, man. Isaiah chapter 59, verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord. And neck itching like hell. So they shall fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. That's right, man. So, hey, man, we ain't worried about Esau Edom, man. Okay? Because all hell's getting ready to break loose, man. It's going to get worse, man, because Esau need his new world order. That's why he's trying to provoke you citizens of Babylon, especially you Israelites. Verse 20. And the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from the transgression, Jacob said the Lord, the elect. Okay? Let's continue on. Let's go to Jeremiah. We're in the beginning of Jacob's trouble. Birth pains is only going to get stronger and stronger. It's only going to increase. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 5 to 7. For thus said the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling of fear and not of peace. And ye now seeth whether a man do travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. This is the time that we're in, man. All faces are turned into paleness, man. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved up out of it. The elect, Salakia. Shalom, shalom. Hey, keep the comment board flowing. Let's continue on. Make sure we're still going. Know how Esau Edom get there. Okay. Now this is, let's go to second Esdras, man. This is second Esdras. Chapter 16. We're going to start at verse 70, man. This is why Esau is getting ready to come down with great wrath, man. Esau ain't going to stop. Okay. Second Esdras, chapter 16, verse 70 to 74. For there shall be a great place, and in the next city a great insurrection, those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Hear, O ye my beloved, said the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. The Lord got us, man. Okay. All right. So we here now, man. We've been warning y'all and warning y'all. Okay. Let's go to Revelation. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the heavens of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth he have but a short time. Esau wants to complete his new world order, man. This is why he's moving like this. Okay? It's all prophecy. And through his laws, decrees, is how he's implementing this thing. Guess what's coming next? The digital ID. After that, the charagma, the MOT to the B. This is what all this is leading up to. This is Daniel chapter 8, verse 25. And through his policies, also he shall cause crafty to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. Because Esau going to tell you, right? Let's use this Snaps EBT, for example. Esau going to tell you, hey, you want things to go back like they were? Come on and get this MOT to the B. Come on, get this charagma. We'll put society back like it was before. So many is going to be deceived and be destroyed, because he's going to say by peace, right? But at the same time, this devil is destroying you. You can't trust this devil. Okay? He also shall stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. That's right. Esau is going to stand up against Yahushua and the angels. Easy work. Yahushua is going to destroy Esau and the other heathens, man, in the midst of World War III. Okay? Let's go to Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 10, verses 1 to 3. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, Esau, Edom, their right grievousness which they have prescribed. Hey, you don't think Esau, Edom, man, is going to tell you that's on these benefits? SNAP, EBT, Section 8. You get a check, okay, every month. All right. You your medicines and stuff. You don't think Esau's going to tell you? Shit. Damn. Big ass bird. That was crazy. Huge ass bird just flew by. That was crazy. You don't think Esau's going to tell you, man, that look, if you want to get these benefits back, you got to take this charagma. That's what he gonna say. All right. To turn aside the needy from judgment, to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and they may rob the fatherless. And what shall you do in the day of visitation, in the desolation which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee for help? And where will you leave your glory? Yahweh Shah got this devil, man. All right? He got him. Let's check the comment board out, man. See what the brothers got. All right? GMS works. 144 Shalom, beloved. Aishwa 144. Let's man, it's hard to see, man. Let's start off with 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 3 from the comment board. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. Beautiful. Verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to pulling down of strongholds. Hey, man. Beautiful, man. Keep them coming, man. Man, it's hard for me to see, man, this sun. But nevertheless, had to at least get one, man. Hard to see with that sun. But let's continue on nevertheless, man. And what will you do in the day of visitation and the desolation which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee for help? And where will you leave your glory? So the Lord's going to visit you devils, man. He's going to visit you devils, man. You ain't going to get away, man. All right? Let's go to Lamentations. This is Lamentations chapter 4. Because these prophecies, man, are going on right now, man, popping off the page like popcorn, man. You can't be ignored. Lamentation chapter 4, verse 17. As for our eyes are yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. That's you 2/3, man. You still depending on Esau and his system, man, to save you, man. Okay? They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. Our persecutors are swifter than eagle of the heaven. They persecute us upon the mountains. They are laid wait for us in the wilderness. So that's how Esau's coming, man. Okay, with these stormtroopers, man. All right? Because, hey, he's the son of perdition. Let's get there. This is 2 Thessalonians. Chapter 2, verse 3. Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. So everybody is talking about Esau, Edom, okay? Everybody, because everybody is struggling now. He's showing himself to be the devil. So all of y'all that voted for Agent Orange, hey, man, I feel no sympathy for you, man. Hey, you getting what you asked for, man. He's the goddamn devil, okay? It ain't gonna stop, man. No more benefits. You farmers ain't getting no bailouts. So, hey, man, this is all prophecy, man, okay? Who opposes and exalt himself above all that is called Yahweh or that is worship, so that he as Yahweh sitteth in the temple of Yahweh, showing himself he is Yahweh. Esau want to be a god, man. Didn't they just have a no king day protest over the weekend? Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know that withholdeth that he might revealeth in his time. For the workers of iniquity do already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken away. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth through the prophets. We are revealing this devil, man. We're telling you what to watch out for, okay? And hey, that's why Esau is going to take us off, man. The internet. Esau about to cut this internet in a minute, man. All right? And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power, signs, and lying wonders. What's one of those lying wonders? That M-O-T to the beat, that charagma. And with all deceivousness, unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause Yahweh shall send them strong delusion, that they shall believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in the unrighteousness. There you have it. Okay, that's for you 2/3, man. Who gonna trust this devil, man? Okay. Who still trusting Babylon, man? All right. Let's go to Isaiah. The Lord has sent you strong delusions. Isaiah 66:4. I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them. Because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear. But they did evil before my eyes, said the Lord. And choose not in which I delight. Let's start there from the top. To you Israelites, to you 2/3. Those of you who complaining about your snaps and EBT, this is for you. You're going to take that goddamn charagma, man. Just like what you took in 2020. Okay? And you know what happened in 2020. I'm just going to say, leave it at that. Okay? You took that, and you're going to take this charagma. Isaiah 66:4. I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them. Because when I called, none did answer. How did he call? Through the prophets. When I spake, they did not hear, but they did evil before my eyes and choose that in which I delight not. So that's going to be your recompense. That's going to be your punishment. When the Lord called you, you was doing your own thing. Okay? So the Lord said, okay, in the day of evil, I ain't going to be a hedge to you, man. All right? Okay. Let's continue on. All right? But the elect cannot be deceived, man. This is Matthew 24:24. Lord willing, we are those men. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Hey, you got Project Bluebeam, okay? Esau is going to pull that out, okay? Acting like he the Lord, okay? Project Bluebeam. But if you understand prophecy, you know the Lord is going to appear in the midst of World War III, okay? So, hey, those of us that know that, we ain't going to be deceived, man. This devil got all types of shit planned, man, deception planned, okay? You're going to see other people get deleted like Charlie Kirk to help deceive people, okay? But, hey, the elect cannot be deceived, man. All right? Let's continue on. Nevertheless, let's go to Jeremiah. But we don't trust this devil, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 13, verse 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. That's Esau Edom. But you 2/3, you still trust this devil. You want no benefits. Hey man, y'all ain't got a problem with Babylon the Great. We want Babylon to be destroyed. We want Esau to get destroyed and serve his 1,000 years of slavery along with the heathens, man. The hell with this place, man. Okay? Let's go to Ecclesiasticus, man. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 13. For you simple-minded, man, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come near wild beasts? There you have it. So, hey, man, we have no compassion, man. Okay? None whatsoever. For you 2/3, man, that still trust in Babylon, man. Okay? Let's get Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 30. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me. Hey, you you Israelites that want your benefits back. You ain't seeking after the Lord. You actually your damn enemy. Please. And that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that may add sin to sin, that walk to go down to Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore, shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. But hey, this is who we trust in. Let's stay in Isaiah. We trust in the Lord, because the Lord said this. This is Isaiah chapter 65, verse 12 and 13. You see the difference between the 2/3 and the elect? I'm going to start at verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Why? Because when I called you, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that which I delight not. Therefore thus said the Lord God, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. The Lord got us, man. We trusting in the Lord, man. All right? Okay. Let's go to 2nd Esdras, man. This is 2nd Esdras. We're going to start at chapter 15 and verse 15. Listen to this. And this is what you are seeing in the streets now. But it's going to get more intense. Okay? For the sword and their destruction draw near. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand. And there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. We've seen a glimpse of that in 2020. Because of their pride, These cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Listen to this, verse 19. Listen to this. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Okay, so your neighbor who got their snaps and EBT cut off, hey, they get ready to kick down your door and see what you got in just a hot second. All right, we in that time. Okay, let's continue on. Let's go to Revelations, man. This is Revelations chapter 13, verse 16. Because this is what this is all leading to, man. And like I said, we got the eyesight to see. We understand why everything is happening. We love it. Hey, Donald Trump, you're doing a good damn job. Keep up the good work. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And in reality, it's Yahweh Shah. He's using this devil. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free or bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, say he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Huh? That's that charagma, the M-O-T to the B. Okay? He gonna start off with the digital ID. You see that going on over there in the UK. Okay? But it's gonna go to another level. As Esau always say, okay? Just like in 2020, where you know it got hacked. Now we want to put that charagma in you. That's Esau playbook. The prophets understand that, man. Okay? But the Lord said unto his elect, right? Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Yeah, the elect, man. So we're good. The Lord is going to put a hedge around us, man. We're going to have that mark, this other mark that's exempt from judgment, that's spoken of in Ezekiel 9 and 4, man. Okay? All right? We're going to have that mark. All right, all right. We're going to have that mark. All right? What happens if you take the Quran? Let's stay in Revelation. Let's see. Revelation chapter 14, verse 9 to 11. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment is sent up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receive the mark of his name. There you have it. That's gonna be your reward, man, if you take it, man. Okay? And I'm gonna end it off in Revelations 20 and 4. Okay? Those of us that stand tall, okay? That stand firmly. Revelation chapter 20, verse 4. And I saw the thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, and for the word of Yahweh, which had not worshipped the beast. What is the beast? That's Esau's power structure. okay, his system, okay, the EU, NATO, okay. Neither his image, neither have received a mark upon their foreheads, the charagma, or in their hands with an S, and they reigned, and they lived and reigned with Yahweh 1,000 years. So there you have it. I hope this lesson was edifying. I hope those who come across this teach time for edification. Until next time, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. Shalom, family.